Hello. Welcome to Nobody's Off Limits, where women are seen and heard. It's your girl Lala E, and on this podcast, we discuss relationships, dating, and day-to-day life issues. I have a very, very special guest, Jakira and Jeremiah. Say hi, you guys.
How we doing, everybody?
Hey.
So today, you guys, we are going to be doing Reddit stories.
Okay.
Toxic relationships. So,
It's a Facebook.
more of the story. You guys, I don't know if you guys ever been on Reddit before, but they be putting their life story on there. Zakira's gonna read, and we're just gonna give our opinion on it. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Because these stories is wild. The ones we found, y'all, is crazy.
Let's get to it.
All right. Do I go?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So she asks, is this normal or toxic behavior from my parents? Our neighbors and kids are so rude to me. They never say hi. The wife turns her head when she sees me. The husband walks like he smelled something bad and doesn't say hi. The two kids avoid me. All the family is ran by their mom. She the boss. However, they are nice to my sister and my parents and act like normal people with them. I have told my sister and parents multiple times about this and that the neighbors' behavior is hurtful and there's no reason for it. And that they should stop being so kind to the neighbors. My sister invited them to her house. My parents are so kind when they see them and stop whatever they're doing to ask the neighbors how they are and how their life is going. My parents and sister don't care about my request for them to stand by me as a family member and be cold and nice and not nice with the neighbors like they do to me, but on the contrary, they do the opposite. They completely ignore what I ask and not stand by me, which allows the neighbors to continue doing their behavior towards me. I feel like there's no solidarity from my family
There
and
we
not
go.
supporting me in this example. Is this toxic behavior from my parents and sister? And is this behavior normal towards me in this case?
I'm gonna let y'all answer first.
Because that is a lot that she's going through right
So,
now.
more of the, I just don't. Okay, if me personally, my family, if they don't like you, we don't like you.
Exactly.
So, especially a neighbor. We cut off family members, baby. So I cut off a neighbor.
Exactly.
We cut off whole blood relations. Right?
I mean that's facts. Because you got to stand for your
Right.
family, no matter what. Because there are going to be times that neighbors, they're not going to like you, or they may just a couple people will be friendly to a couple of the family members. But if they can't be friendly with all, there's no point of talking to us.
Mm-hmm.
No, for real. Because we did have a neighbor, and the neighbor, she ain't like my brother,
Mm.
and she was my friend. Like, we was boom to coon close.
Exactly.
But you don't like my brother, so I guess you don't like me. So I guess we all gonna have to fight around here.
So
So she tried to fight my brother. Her sister tried to fight my brother. So now I'm finna fight you.
Mm.
She like, oh no, Laura, no, oh no, now I'm finna fight you. We're friends. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Now when it comes to my brother, we're not.
exactly.
No,
Yeah,
especially
exactly.
not. Especially not my. It could be maybe a cousin. You hear me? Because sometimes cousins you cut them off. But when you came my mama cooch,
Mm.
that coochie, baby, we connected forever, and I will fight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what y'all think?
Personally, my mama not going for that.
No, she's not.
No, my mama ain't going for that.
No, she is not. No, she is not.
My mama finna be screaming and yelling and putting them in their place immediately. Immediately, she said she gonna nip that in the bud. My mama would say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, no, because the parents is really wrong for that, for really just not sticking by their daughter that they also love. Okay, and she.
I just don't understand why they don't. What's the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
issue?
What's the beef? What's the hatred? Against
Like, cause that's your neighbor.
Right,
Man, nobody. You can have a neighbor and not talk to them.
literally.
Man, like
Okay.
what? I got a teacher that's sit by my classroom. I don't talk to him to this today. We spent 3 weeks. And I still ain't saying no. It's been 2 weeks actually.
Right.
I still ain't saying nothing to him. And we got this. Our classrooms right next to each other. Baby, I walk right past him and like he be looking at me like this. I be looking at him like this.
And that's the same face that you saying that the parents of the neighbors was giving towards the daughter. They was giving that, nose flare up face of disgusted.
I need to know what color they is.
Exactly. Maybe.
I'm not gonna cap because if it was a black mama ain't going for that.
Well, I feel like even if it was just two black neighbors, I don't think they would have no issue, playing with each other. But it's
ours was black.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, yeah. It depends on the neighborhood. I guess you can say that.
But it don't look like it's that type of situation.
Yeah, but you can tell.
But
there's
I was in
something
the
more
trenches
deeper.
at that time, so it's different. I was in the trenches at that time. It was hard. Times was hard. But yeah. Mm-hmm. So we finna get to the next story.
So we had found another topic on Reddit as well. People just out here, just of course, reaching for help. So the title says, "I need help." Okay.
Let's help you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It says a 30-year-old mother has full custody of a 4-year-old female, which is her daughter. The mom's not in the picture, and I'm dating someone who is physically and emotionally abusive. To put it lightly, I've actually passed out from blood loss due to one attack, and the kids weren't home. But I stayed because we have a home together. And my daughter has learned that my new 2-year-old partner is basically the mom. I don't want to rip her life apart, but I am afraid I won't make it on my own as a single dad. I'm terrified of messing up. I'm about to get a large settlement in December. Please help.
I commented first last time, child. I'm going to let y'all comment.
First off, if you know that you out here getting beat up and bruised.
As a man.
As a fucking, God forgive me. As a man, what type of guy? No. Bro, that's wild.
That is.
I know that, sometimes, you in a place where, mentally just can't even get through something like that by yourself. You need to tell somebody so they can help you.
Baby, that's why they got therapists and
listen.
Because first, how big are you? I need to see the size.
It says he has full and 30 with full custody.
Full custody. No mama. Think about the children. Jesus.
Wait a minute. Baby, that's a red flag. So you telling me that this woman that you with be whooping your ass?
Blood loss.
What is this? I can see the turn around. See, this is the 2023, bro. Because back in the day, it was our mamas getting their ass whooped. Now it's the daddies getting their ass whooped. Mm-hmm. It's giving very much wild. But if he got a big settlement coming,
maybe something gonna turn around for him.
Yeah.
But if you got a big settlement coming, I was like, you know what I'm saying?
To the curb. But
he has daughters. Yeah, he has daughters. So he has multiple than one, I don't
even got kids. And the man put his hands one time on me and that was it. It only take one time. It really only takes one time. Mm-hmm. In general. And I've seen a lot of people get their butt whooped. Mm-hmm. But for me, baby, it only took one time.
But he said he has a new partner as well. He's been with his partner for about 2 years now.
2 years is basically... 2
years is what? Basically, I don't care. 2 years, we was in a pandemic. I don't really care. That's probably why he's getting big. Pandemic. So, 2 years. Them 2 years really don't count because they flew by.
They really did.
But I do understand his point. You don't want to be a single dad, especially out here with, a daughter or a kid, multiple kids. I get that you want a mother figure, a nurturing figure.
Not one that's whooping your ass.
Exactly.
Right. In front of your child.
Your kids going to see that, and that's going to really
it's the blood loss for me. So that means she really whooping your ass. Yeah, so is she, how big is she? Like, she got muscles or something?
Not even just that. Not just that. You got to understand when somebody has full custody of someone that's not really their mother, if he retaliate, he probably has a chance of losing his kids. But he did say, like you said, another settlement is going to come. So we're going to hope for the best that settlement will get him out of that situation and out of the situation for his kids.
I pray to God it do.
Yeah.
Because, baby, that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
2 and 2 is not clicking. Absolutely. I need to see how big this man is and how this woman looks. Is it Krishan and Blueface?
I hope not.
Giving Krishan and Blueface? Because this what the fuck is look like it's giving.
Exactly.
Because Krishan and Blueface ass. Y'all think Blueface is whooping her?
No.
I seen Krishan. I'm like, girl, I wouldn't fight her. You see me?
But then you got damn near almost a professional boxer now.
And whoop.
Jay, you remember when he picked up them weights?
Shake.
Was shaking. Nah,
He was
I'm not.
shaking.
Oh, sad.
You know, like
Easy.
Easy
She does
peasy.
that. She does
that girl strong, boy.
Ooh,
No
help this
cap.
father,
Shout out
Lord.
to Krishan Rock, but bro, you strong
Hey.
as hell. She been pregnant for a year.
Mm.
It
She
feel
just
like.
got a baby boy. I just read.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for real?
Really?
That boy finna be a Tasmanian
Yeah,
devil.
he gonna be a strong one. He gonna be a tough one.
He gonna be. They could hit that boy to hit. He gonna knock it off like. Just
I
start
hope he don't be one of them kids like me, jump off the bunk bed head first.
Jay, come on.
Let's hope your child don't be like that. Because they're bad.
Oh, yeah.
At that point, you going to your auntie house.
At this point, go ahead.
Yeah, with the therapist and the doctor. There you go.
Listen, I know it's hard because mentally it will really mess up somebody's mind and not give them the courage to leave at all.
No, for real.
Yeah. I've seen it with my own eyes, and I definitely will never in life, and I will never take nothing like that to be physically abused. But verbally and emotionally, I've definitely been through something like that, and I mean, something gonna come.
I ain't really been too much in the physical because I don't play those games.
No,
I've been in the verbal and mentally abusive, and that's horrible too. Y'all know I talked about it on my podcast before. That's horrible. So I pray old boy get some help. What's his name on Reddit?
Don't even know buddy's name. The dad, we're gonna
What's
call
your
him.
name? Anonymous. What you got? Anonymous.
Chris Dad 92.
Okay, Chris Dad 92. Leave.
Leave immediately.
Chris with a Y at that.
Chris with a Y. Leave. What's your
Go
name?
find
Anonymous.
Jesus. That's it.
Yeah, Anonymous.
Yeah, go find Jesus.
Y'all remember that song? I gotta know. I gotta know what's your name.
No.
Your name. Your name.
Yes, I do.
Why you gotta be anonymous?
Nah, I don't know that one.
Okay, what's the next one?
All right. The thing say, I need help suppressing jealousy. Jealousy. Yes, I am that psycho, but I'm very self-aware, very honest, and making valiant effort to refrain from acting out. I've been very happy for the last 3 years because I've been single and by myself. 3 years.
One on those stress. Okay.
Because I've been single and by myself. Recently, the guy who's been after me for months finally got in my head. He is a sweetheart and a total simp over me.
They always get in there, don't they?
And I love that. I'm a sucker for a soft man that's obsessed with me because I'm obsessed with myself. So it creates mutuality. Long story short, I've been very forward that I am a lot more emotionally stable alone than dating because of jealousy, and I'd rather just be friends. Of course, for some reason, stubborn men always take that as a challenge. Must be an ego thing. Anyways, I asked for an open relationship, hoping to avoid attachment, and he refused. I bet.
I would refuse too.
Last night, before I went to sleep, I told him good night, and not even an hour later, he posted a video out and about. He posted a video out and about and nudged some chick to say hello and waved at the camera. My understanding was that he was out with his boys. I'm seething and want to be confrontational, but I've held it back all day. I feel like I'm about to explode, laughing face. I should block him, huh? Oh, I should block him, huh? I don't have any more funds for therapy right now. Well, first off, get you some money.
That's
get some therapy.
Save up.
That's one.
Okay, girl,
That's
focus
one.
on yourself.
Second, baby, I say it all the time. Better help ain't cheap. I mean, it's cheap. Download the app, girl. It's on like $20 a month. Okay.
I don't know about that, but
second. No, BetterHelp is great. They have like professional coaches on there like that will help you. But it's like all through the phone. I used it before. But this is my opinion. If you knew that you'd rather be alone, you should have never got with her.
Yeah.
And she has an insecurity of jealousy because I had it too. But you have to get with somebody that don't make you feel like that. I feel like that person, and honestly, dudes, like y'all really do have to like work on a girl when she got jealousy issues because it's hard. We don't trust. We don't want to trust that person because even if that person doing right, you thinking in your head like, oh, that person was doing right too, and look what he did.
Exactly,
Right.
that past trauma
Mhm.
gets
Yeah.
in their head, and that's what she said that with this guy, it got into her head because she said she was better off being alone. And sometimes it's good to just be to ourselves because we'll start to learn ourselves. We'll actually look in the mirror and see our flaws and have to work on our flaws. Because, like you said, she does have some insecurity issues, some jealousy issues. But yes, if a man's going to come in and play that part of a life support for that woman, he does need to help her with certain things. But then again, he has certain issues of himself he needs to work on.
Yeah. And also he cannot force her to want to change.
Absolutely.
Like I don't like that. Like when I first got in it, like with him, I didn't do that. It took a lot, like for me to want to open up and be okay. And he allowed that. Like he allowed, like, let me just give you a moment. Like when I would get upset and I don't want to talk, he'd be like, okay, cool. Let me just leave her alone and let her just chill off. You know what I'm saying? Now I had a conversation. But it's just like, don't try to force that person either to want to change. And if she wanted to be by herself, she should have told you that. You should have told him, girl. You should have told him that you wanted to be by yourself. My mom been single for 15 years.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
It is crazy, but don't do that.
She still has that life support at least.
Yeah, but don't do 15 years, girl. If you do 15 years, baby, you might as well just get you a dog and a cat and a goldfish.
Yeah, maybe
a hamster, something.
A little hamster, maybe a reptile or something. Because 15 years is pushing it. Shoot, 3 years is pushing it. But
and that's crazy because I was just rereading it. How she was saying about how he was posting, he was out and about posting. And I admit it does go both ways, but speaking in a male perspective, we do things like that to catch someone's attention, to make it feel like, oh yeah, you know. But
don't play with me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what we kind of mess up at, and that he was wrong for because he got to understand if he really knew about the girl he actually cared for, that does play a part of her insecurity. Because now you out and about, she thinking, yeah, you with your boys, but you got a female waving on the video. How you think she really feel behind that screen?
I probably would have jumped through the screen and slapped you.
Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly. That's any woman reaction would have done something like that. Because especially if they care about that person and they want to be with that person. I mean, that's obvious. But I mean, there's things, like I said, both parties have to work on.
Yeah, I feel like y'all both just need to be by yourself.
Exactly.
Because obviously y'all ain't.
It's not clicking.
You're not clicking how you should be clicking.
Exactly.
What's her name? What's that one name?
What's her name?
Orange Moon 9.
That is orange.
Orange Moon.
Sounds like spirits or something.
Too many spirits. Crystal stuff.
Orange Moon 9. No, but for real, Orange Moon 9.
Girl,
get some help.
A girl,
please.
You said it yourself. You was better by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
No matter how long it takes.
Just be by yourself, and that's all. You know what? Sometimes being by yourself is okay. Yeah. You know, you got to learn that being by yourself is okay. I'm learning.
I'm learning.
Well. Okay, it's hard.
By yourself.
I mean, I'm by myself. I ain't by myself, you know, because I'm still with him. But I'm by myself in the house, and it hurts. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
It hurts, but
it's a work.
So yeah, like I was saying, I had went in there and cooked, and I had to only cook for me. It felt so nice because it's like now I ain't got to worry about the next person. It's good sometimes just to be by yourself. Yeah. I walked around the room naked, let my body out dry. I went to sleep naked last night.
Girl, that feels so good.
Oh.
I wouldn't know. I'm a man, but
no,
it's kind of different for us.
I don't get it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got to think about it. They got that thing that be like doing what it do. But we just got flat. They got flat motion in the ocean, you know. Yeah. So it's like when they turn around and lay on their stomach, they land on something.
Exactly.
Like they land.
I don't
don't you do that with clothes on?
No, because they got on boxers. So it's
boxers
like
I know it's like that cuff. That's why we got that cuff right there in our boxers.
So like think about if they turn around and lay on their stomach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what if they got like, you know, one of one of the long ones, and they just
I don't know anything.
they thigh laid on it. Like I don't know. I don't know. They thigh laid on it or something like that. Like
Yeah, I get it.
So right there.
that probably hurts.
Exactly.
I be shocked by some stuff with we ain't gonna get into it. I be
Nah.
shocked by stuff like that, but hey, I be just amazed, like, wow, that's how you pee, that's how you hold it, that's how you take a shower.
We have another one from the Various Leadership 68. It says, finally telling how I feel. Now, I've been with my husband for almost 10 years. In the last few years, it has gotten so bad with him gaslighting me, manipulating me, telling me, no, you don't, when I say things like I feel lonely, upset, etc. Then wanting to play around and laugh after I said all this. Like it never ever happened. It's gotten so severe he played with my cat like this, and he scared my cat so bad that with my cat like this, I'm so
Pause.
yeah.
What cat? It was a cat like meow, or like a cat like cat, like pout cat.
I mean,
cat.
how
Like
I'm
Munchie
reading
Box
it-
cat.
No, how I'm reading it, and as it goes deeper, it's talking about the animal.
Oh, child,
Yeah.
tell me something about. I'm
Yeah.
thinking she's talking about the Munchie
Hey,
Box.
When I read it, I thought she was talking about that. I'm like, you could have
thinking
just said it
play,
at this
he play
point.
with your cat. Like, which cat you talking about? Meow or
Exactly.
meow?
Nah, you tripping.
No, he said the poor thing was on the floor when he got scared, and then my cat never goes outside, to the litter box. So it'll usually go, but since he keeps scaring it and playing it, it wants to rather go outside. And she said that he does the same type of play thing to our daughter and I, and will completely pretend he doesn't hear it. When she says please stop, nobody enjoys this behavior. And when he gets angry, he will yell, go off, and interrupt the entire time. So I will listen to him when it's something I just simply disagree with. So she's just, don't want to get him upset, just trying to compromise, just trying to keep peace, even though he's doing it in the wrong way. It said if I don't see it his way, he will keep interrupting, he'll keep downgrading me, etc. He has become so reactive that I don't even seem like myself anymore. I throw things, I hit myself. It's as though my body is in fight mode and needs some sort of release. This is not who I am. I've never done this. Last night, it was so bad, I seriously started thinking about taking a bunch of pills.
Oh, baby, you need to run.
A bunch of pills.
You need to run because, first of all, let me tell you something. I don't know if you know it. He's a narcissist. He is a narcissist. Coming from someone who was in a relationship with someone who made her feel like that, a narcissist, he will literally try to switch it around and make it think that it's you when it's really him. And then you don't want to argue with him because narcissists, their words are good. They're gonna keep going. They're gonna keep going. It's like, dang, I don't have the energy to keep going with you, so you'll just sit there and just listen.
Exactly.
But then they thinking they getting the right foot in, but it's like they really do get in your head. Baby, run. Get your daughter and go. Because he's never going to change. A narcissist need their own help. He faces his own demons that you can't help him with.
Exactly. And what makes it even worse, she says, I have no family. I have no friends. And I get so bad when I'm like this, I don't even take care of my daughter.
First of all, you should never, ever.
So this is affecting her relationship with her daughter.
That's what I'm saying. You should never let a person or man come in your life and affect your relationship with anybody in your life that you care about that much. Because I did. I wasn't talking to my mama. I wasn't talking to my aunties. We all live in the same house, but I'm not talking to them because I'm listening to what that person said. First of all, that's your child. She came out of you. You should never, ever, 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 ever let a man come over there. And that's what I'm saying, because you remember I did it on my podcast before. We talked about it. People, Nobody Off Limits crew, my fans, we talked about it before. Stop letting these men come in your life and control you when you got a child, regardless if he the daddy or not. Leave him. Because it's not going to get no better. It's never going to get better. They'll tell you a million times, oh, I won't do it no more. Oh, I won't say it no more. And then boom, he do it again. And for you to even think about trying to kill yourself over it, first of all, you're going to go to hell. I just want you to know that.
Hey, that's point blank period. Let's just tell them.
No,
Okay?
really.
You're going to go to hell because that is a sin to kill yourself. So have fun with that, because God, you ain't even going to get to the gates of heaven. You're going to be right there in the hospital, go straight down. So you better get it together. And then on top of that, your daughter has Nobody. So that means
Yes.
y'all ain't got no family.
No family.
No friends.
No friends.
You gonna kill yourself and leave your daughter with this man?
That
For her to be messed up?
Come on now.
Come on now. Girl, you need to get it together. Pull it together. His mama was single, raised kids. My mama was single and raised kids. You got one. His mama had 4. My mama had 3. Get over it. You'll be fine, ma'am. What's her name?
Her name is she said her name Various Leadership.
Various, and you obviously ain't got no leadership. Cause that pissed me off. I was with you until you said you was gonna take the pills.
Right.
Exactly.
So bitch, you finna leave the baby by herself? Oh my God, I'm sorry. That just made me mad. I hate when people bring their children into it. That is that's probably the most thing that can tick me off the most. Leave them babies out of it because they can't do too much. When you leave, or if you try to commit suicide and take a whole bunch of pills, she's gonna be stuck with him. Then she's gonna have to grow up and be messed up just like you. So that's what you want? Or you want to raise your daughter by yourself. And yeah, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna have to struggle. But you will get past it.
Exactly.
Just do what you gotta do. Okay? I don't know how y'all feel. I said what I had to say.
I recommend God every time.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you most definitely need it.
Definitely just need it. I mean, he will guide you, he will show you, the way, because I know how it is. I know how it is to be abused and be called names and all that. And as a mother, and you're supposed to be the father, that's all a mother be wanting. Like you said, that life support. Then knowing that if you're doing all that, not only to the mother, but you're doing that to the daughter, how that daughter gonna feel as she grow older? She's gonna look at men like that because what are you doing?
Yes.
And I know kids, especially at an age of certain ages, they don't say nothing. But trust me, they're always watching. And that's why we have to be careful for what we say and what we do in front of kids.
And especially, she's a girl.
Yeah.
So that girl sees everything. My mama, I love her to death. But my stepdaddy was a horrible person. And I grew up, because I didn't have my real daddy in my life, I grew up picking bad men because I see my mom go through it. She had a horrible father. My grandma was in abusive relationships with her husbands. So she went and picked a man like my grandma did. It's a cycle. That's not my grandmother's mom. She had an abusive husband. So guess what? My grandma went and did. She got the same thing she did. And it's going to be a cycle over and over again. You got to break it.
You got to break that generational curse, definitely.
You got to break it.
You do.
Okay, this is the last story, you guys. Last story. So make it a good one.
Yeah, because that was a good one. Let me see.
Jit playing with the cat. Jit tripping.
Yeah, like, bro. You
it's the playing with the cat.
Right. Not the cat don't want to poop. Like,
you gotta go outside. You can't just be in the
constipated. And cats don't even boo outside. You know cats do. They be littering, so that means the cat scared of him. Right. And cats don't be scared of people like that for real. Oh, girl, you need a hug and 2 slaps on the shoulder.
And the Bible.
Right up your head. Cause baby, it's obviously it's not clicking. I hope you talk to God, and He will give you your answers.
He will.
He will give you your answers that you need. But I know what answer He gonna give you. He gonna tell you to leave.
He is. Because
you gotta protect your child, bro. You just gotta protect the baby. You gotta protect the baby, especially when it's just her. She don't even got no siblings to like have her back. You know what I'm saying? Like how you had your brother, I got my brother. Like she don't got no type of like, oh, dad's doing this and mom's being like this. Like she probably in the room talking to herself.
It be like that.
That's sad. Oh God. That's really
All right. So we got another one as well from Nis2310. They said feeling trapped, which we all have that feeling sometimes. Now it says, I am a 30-year-old female in a relationship with a 20-year-old male. We have been together for about 3 very long years. Aside from his severe drug addiction.
Wait. Yeah. Rewind. She's 30.
She's 30.
33.
33.
No, she's 30.
She's 30. He's 20.
9.
29.
Oh, he's 29.
Yes.
Oh, boy, I got scared. I thought you said she's 30, he's 20, and 29. They've been together for 3 years. I was about to say, so you got with him when he was...
police.
What,
Somebody call the
17?
police.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Cougar.
I'm sorry.
No.
30.
No, she's a 30-year-old female. He's 20-year-old male. They've been together for about 3 years, very long years. Aside for his severe drug addiction that he do have a drug addiction. Yeah, I know, right?
I'm sorry. I really laugh.
No,
But go
it's
ahead.
really
Some drugs, man. I'm telling you. He just can't seem to shake him even several days in the treatment. So she's been trying to help him get treatment.
That's
In the
That's
legal
good.
system, making him do outpatients and even ADM going to jail. He's been before. He actually just in jail waiting for the transport bus when randomly they release him due to just charges him with a felony. He's not have a misdemeanor, so I believe he just had a misdemeanor.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it wasn't that
yeah, it wasn't
serious.
that bad, but he is on 3 years on probation with no consequences. The whole reason. It says in these 3 years he has spent 1/3 in jail. He has told me that I'm easy to manipulate and I'm a pushover, so he knows what to say and make me feel to leave him alone. Once again, another narcissist.
Right.
He knows what he can
Very
say and
aware
what
one.
words to get to her to make her feel bad about herself and stuff like that. And she said I've caught him at other females' houses. So not only is he a narcissist, he's still at other females' houses, even though he did time in jail and he's been on drugs, and she's even as a life support trying to help him get off those drugs. He's still doing those same thing. He say when he gets high, I do not exist anymore. So when he high, she doesn't matter. It says countless fake social media accounts, needles in the house.
Oh, he's a heroin user.
And
Go
that's
ahead.
not the kicker.
Go ahead.
She herself been on recovery for about 6 months now. Well, 6 years, I say.
Okay, so
So
she
6
been a
years.
minute.
Yeah, been a
So
little
it's
minute.
okay.
Yeah.
I get it. And it's good that she didn't have a relapse. So I give you your props for that.
Mhm.
Because it's hard to be around somebody being in recovery and they still doing that stuff. So it's good. I hope that you really not doing it. So if you are not, I'm very much proud of you.
Mm-hmm. He also stole money from her 13-year-old daughter.
Get out of Texas and slap me on the booty hole. Because that just don't make no sense.
He's stealing candy money? Oh, he's stealing lunch money?
Looks
like $5.
Exactly, like, cause I mean, at 13 years old, I don't think we was getting paid like
I don't
that.
care what it is. 13, that's my child's money. You shouldn't be
Exactly.
stealing from her.
At all. And she said she's put hands on her several different occasions. He's attempted to commit suicide in front of her because he got caught being shady, leaning to losing a job at a coal mine. So he was working. But of course, being on these addictions and drugs and all that, it will reflect at your workplace. So she also says in endless hours, he's been searching for her. He states that after those 3 years doing this and ruined my mental health confidence, it chasing him that is messed up. That those health. I'm sorry, can you cut that out? Yeah, because
Shorty can't type.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
okay,
what it is.
some people be really scared, bro. All right. It says, I'm not allowed to hold the past against him. Of course, we have to learn to move on because even though the past, she been through some things, but she have to learn to, of course, move on. It says that I should love him and care for him as much as I did at the beginning. Am I wrong for having resentment or hate in my heart? That's the first question.
Okay. I'm never going to say hate somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Second, girl, he's a druggie. Let's just be real. You gonna let this man talk? See, now the other girl's story, she ain't got no family.
Mm-hmm.
He probably not on drugs. And he probably like in the house with her. He was in jail half of that time.
Mm-hmm.
I would have left.
Literally.
I would have been with somebody else's son by now.
Exactly.
First of all, I already told my man, you go to jail for a certain amount of years, I'm leaving.
I mean, yeah.
I am
blame
leaving.
you.
Vice versa. I don't expect you to be with me. I am leaving. You get the longest I'm gonna stay with you is 4 years, and that is pushing it. That is pushing it.
4 years is strong. That's strong years.
It depends on who the person is.
Yeah, of course, it depends. Yeah.
But baby, you need to go to the. You need to run because first of all, he's still on that. He's still on that stuff. Mm-hmm. He's still on that stuff. I thought he was on crack, baby. He on heroin, so that means he got marks all over his body.
Needles.
That means he gets the thing. I didn't see it on TV, y'all. I ain't never did it. But that means he get the little thing and he stick that man in him like
watch
that.
Ray Charles?
Yeah.
We was in that bathroom.
I watched Ray Charles. I watched a lot of movies with people that do heroin. And I have watched the thing that be on TV where the family be trying to get their kids off drugs and stuff. They be all types of spots up and stuff. They be all spotty.
They be looking dead.
Like a lizard.
Like a zombie.
Like a little leopard just spotted up. So sis, I know you white. I know you white. I can tell you white.
You gotta say that, right?
I know you white.
Let me tell you why she probably is right, because the next thing she says is that it says that 2 days ago my friend called the cops. So she called the cops.
She's white, and we do that on my podcast. This is a black podcast. We talk about black people. I love white people. I love all you white people. I just had a white person on my podcast. I love white people. Just some white people are stupid. They stupid.
I'd rather run before the cops. Sometimes
the
cops don't even do nothing about it.
Oh, baby, you need a hug and 2 slaps on the shoulder, maybe even 3, because it's not making us. How y'all feel? I don't know. How y'all feel?
Girl, if you already out here doing good for yourself, you're already in recovery.
Yeah, 6 years is a long
So
time.
it mean like you got everything yourself for real.
Exactly.
Like you probably got your own place, your own car. Like, baby, he'll be on the streets,
Right.
and then you say he cheating on you.
Exactly. Going to other females'
How you gonna cheat on me and you a junkie, my guy?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So
A junkie can't cheat on me.
Exactly.
Baby, you got to go. I had a junkie try to cheat on me before. Well, he wasn't a junkie. Weed is not a drug. But when you are addicted to it very much like this person was, it is a junkie.
Yeah.
It's giving junkie. And if you get upset and irritated when you haven't smoked, it's a junkie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm not saying that like weed is bad, but if you get to that point in life, then yes. And you try to cheat on me, oh, okay. So I guess we're probably going to fight. That's most likely. But because I'm a new person, I'm not going to fight you. Yeah. But I will put you out. In the name of Jesus, I'm going to put you out. And if you don't want to get out, I'm going to take it towards I will call the police.
That's it. And that's what she
Or
did.
I'll get my brother, one or the other. And he's very scary.
I can agree with you with that.
Jeremiah? But personally, I just wouldn't go for nothing like that. Not drug dealers. That's crazy. It's heroin for me. Y'all watched that one movie with Timothy Chalamet? What's it called? Jit was on heroin and it was crazy. I will never forget that movie.
Nah, you
heroin
forgot
is
it.
A crazy drug.
What's it called though?
I forgot what it's called. It's called something. It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I thought you said the drug was on Amazon.
No, dude was on heroin.
They selling drugs on Amazon now?
Heroin will get you real
Oh,
crazy.
no, it was like everything. It was like everything.
I hope not.
When I hope she definitely found some help. I was rereading it, and even towards the end, she said she started trying to get some homeland security, and that does help.
Well, at least she's trying to get help.
Yeah,
but baby, you need to put his ass out because
most likely, because you've been doing good for yourself.
Right.
He's up other females' houses. He's not even.
I guess he'll be back in jail by the end of the week.
Yeah,
exactly.
Or go stay with the other ones.
Ain't he on probation?
I'm quick.
He's on. I don't know.
You want to cheat?
The female's house on probation.
Bet.
Why?
Don't you get a certain distance?
Yeah.
No, first of all, he's on probation or house arrest.
Probation.
Probation is not like that.
Oh,
probation.
House arrest is different.
Yeah.
But on probation, if you get in trouble,
that's it.
I mean, you can't get in trouble. Well, damn, she done put his business out.
But he's probably if he's a manipulator like that, he's probably smart to stay low. That's why he has other females' houses he goes to.
And you know, I'm not gonna say a person that's been in jail can't be no manipulator because my cousin is, and I don't know how these girls want to. I genuinely
Society.
don't know how these girls be so stupid for him. And I asked myself for years, and I never got the answers because they're still stupid to this day. Mm-hmm. Even the one we're not gonna talk about it. Even the one that yeah. But anyways,
Stay in your house?
No, this cousin, he don't stay with me. He don't stay with me. No, this cousin don't stay with me. He'll know who I'm talking about when I see this. Shit, his wife gonna know who I'm talking about when she sees this. Cause she know. But hey, we ain't gonna talk about it. Anyways, this was nice, y'all. Anything else y'all got to say?
Nah, it was great. It was definitely
everybody go seek Jesus, please.
Literally.
Quickly. Everybody that we were
exactly. Everybody
on here.
Y'all worry about the end. Stop playing around.
Everybody needs help. That is the answer. Jesus is the answer.
Exactly. And if you
And therapy.
in therapy, that's what I'm about to say. Therapy.
My mother-in-law, if she ain't told me nothing, she told me this. Jesus put therapists on this world for a reason.
For a reason.
Okay? And you need to use them. That's why
Exactly.
God got them here. Okay? And little mama with the daughter, run. No, when I say run, I mean run. Don't walk, run.
Like Harriet Tubman did.
Yes, and the railroad.
Did say Harriet Tubman, yes.
Okay, you need to run.
Did not look back when she ran.
No, legit,
Shut
not
everybody.
look back. Like
Shut
I don't
baby.
care if you don't have family, girl. Like
Yeah.
out of everybody's story, yours probably is the one that's stuck in my head the most.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
because
lie.
there's hope for you.
Yes, because you really can do it. And don't think that you can't because you don't got no family. It's a lot of people who don't have family and take care of their kids. It's a lot of people who don't have friends and take care of their kids. And sometimes you don't even want the family that you got or the friends that you got. Sometimes, in certain situations. So, and sometimes friends ain't even good for you, girl. You just need to focus on her and you. First of all, if you talk about killing yourself, you don't even need no friends. You need to worry about yourself.
At all.
Then worry about all the other stuff later. God will figure it all out if you just give it to him.
That's it.
And for you, the man, you need your ass whooped. And I pray that a man finds you and whoop your ass. I hope and pray that she call the police on you, you go to jail, and they do what they do in there. Because they don't like no woman abusers up in there. Or kids abusers. So let that simmer in your spirit. Because if you was with me, with me, that whooping I would give you. Oh, Shamde.
No.
You ain't mad.
No.
Anything else we got to say? Because I had a good time. This was fun. Y'all gonna see them again on my podcast.
It was a great time.
Okay. Peace. Bye.
AJ, why you do it like that?
Yeah. I'm a heartbreaker, but I got you next to me. All them lonely nights, girl, I need your therapy. You got your guard up and you threw away the key. But I knocked your guard down till my love in jeopardy. I'm a heartbreaker, but I got you next to me. All them lonely nights, girl, I